Hi there, I'm Mike English with the Moran Company. We are an executive search firm that works with nonprofit organizations to recruit nonprofit leaders, including fundraising professionals. I'm joined by Bill Moran. Bill is the founder and president of the Moran Company and has a lot of experience in recruiting development directors and other fundraising leaders. So I wanted to talk to Bill about a specific issue, which is high turnover in fundraising jobs. So Bill, we often hear about high turnover in nonprofit organizations in the fundraising roles. How big is this retention problem?
It's a big problem. Many years ago, in 1987, I was employed at actually St. Luke's Hospital Foundation in Kansas City, and I had a boss, a mentor, who once mentioned to me, said, Bill, you know, the average fundraising tenure these days is 18 months. Fundraising is simply going out and finding individuals who care about your mission, developing relationships with them, engaging them, and aligning what they want to give to with different giving opportunities of your nonprofit, showing them how they can make an impact. That same mentor told me that it takes 5 years for a fundraising staff to be successful. Another mentor told me that fundraising is like a fine wine. The longer it stays and matures, the better it is. It simply takes longer than 18 months.
And you talk to tons of fundraisers every day, and I'm wondering, beyond salary, what are good fundraisers looking for in a job?
So fundraising staff are like other employees. They're looking for good management. They're looking for a positive work culture. They're looking, particularly for fundraising, there has to be a way that they can grow in the job and advance in their career. And what happens in fundraising, a lot of times they don't have any place to go. So what they'll do is they'll jump laterally to another organization where they get more money, maybe more responsibility. And so that becomes a problem. So if you want to retain fundraising staff, you got to give them a ladder of advancement.
So for the nonprofit leaders there, if they're looking to hire a good fundraising professional, what are some practical steps that they can take in light of these retention problems we talked about?
I just suggest 3 simple things. First of all, even though there's been high turnover among your fundraising staff, don't blame it on the fundraising staff at this point. Really take a hard look in the mirror and do an internal examination of the organization, whether the ingredients are for successful philanthropy are present or not. 2, to do this, I would suggest that you look at the link in the description below and you'll see a study that I would like you to read. And the study is Undeveloped, the Challenges in Facing Nonprofit Fundraising. And look at that study and read it. And then the third suggestion is try a litmus test to see if you have a culture of philanthropy. Begin an employee giving campaign. And if senior administrators, other senior administration and other employees are not willing to give philanthropically to your organization, then you may not have the ingredients for a successful fundraising program. You may not have a culture of philanthropy. And so no matter how good the fundraising staff is, he or she may not be successful.
Well, thank you, Bill, for those insights. And if you'd like to learn more, please check our website, morancompany.com. Thank you.